Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Advice with Mike. I'm your host, comedian Mike Murphy. Now, if you're new to the channel, please do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. This is the show where you guys send in your messiest, toxic, most out-of-pocket predicaments, and I attempt to break them down. Give them my honest and unbiased feedback. But now listen, I'm a comedian, not a therapist, so there's no guarantee that I'll be able to help fix your life. But I can provide laughter along the way and call it like I see it. So without any further ado, let's jump into the episode. I titled this first letter, I let my man cheat so I don't end up homeless. She said, yo, what's up, Mike? I need some advice, please. I'm a mom of 3 boys.
Damn.
And I've been with my boyfriend for about 2 years now. Now, he's been holding it down financially when it comes to helping out with the boys and being a stable masculine presence that I didn't have before. Quick question. Where them boys' dad at, shorty? He's well off, so I never really had to stress about money since we've been together. That part's been a blessing. Oh, I bet it has been. But a few weeks ago, he must have forgot he was still sharing his location with me. I'm certain he didn't forget. And I saw he was at some hotel. He probably just had a meeting. My heart dropped. But I pulled up on him anyway just to see for myself. I caught him red-handed with some other woman. Okay, I guess that meeting was in his bed. When I confronted him, he ain't even flinch. All he said was, you can stay or leave, but don't ever think you're gonna stop me from doing what I do.
Emotional, damn it.
That moment crushed me. I wanted to scream, cry, throw something, but all I could do was just stand there. And the crazy part is, I still didn't leave. Now, what's crazy is, everyone reading his letter already knew you wasn't leaving. Not because I didn't want to, but because I can't afford to. Like this video if you think she's full of shit. I got 3 kids, no real support system, and starting over feels impossible right now. Am I weak for staying? Does a bear shit in the woods? Or just doing what I gotta do to survive? All right, baby girl, I'm gonna be straight up with you. You not gonna like what I'm about to say, but I gotta say it anyways. There's a difference between facts and feelings. What something should be and what it is. You got 2 type of people in this world. You got the people who see what it is and play the game within those parameters. And then you got other people who say, well, it shouldn't be like that. And they play the game based on how they think it should be, and they crap out every time. Because life ain't fair. And what I'm gonna say is not gonna feel good. It's not gonna sound good, but it's me telling you because I care and it's the truth. I seen you, I seen what you look like. Very pretty. Very pretty. You dealing with a man with money. So a woman who's pretty and a man with money, the thing they have in common is they both have a privilege. They both have options. Here's the thing. You got 3 kids, none of which are his. That's a super big red flag and strikes against you, whether you want to admit it or not. It doesn't lower your value as a person, but it certainly lowers your value when it comes to dating, especially a man who has an abundance. Now, the fact that he's with you is one of 2 possible things. Either you're an incredible person and he's able to look past that to be with you, or he ain't really had money long enough and he ain't been getting joints that look like you. So when he seen you, he was like, oh, she wants me. And he was accepting of the kids. But now he feeling himself because other shorties is like, yo, you looking, yeah, daddy. You know what I'm saying? And now he feeling himself. And he told you straight up, you ain't never gonna stop me from what I'm doing. Your question was, are you weak? I can't answer that because weak is not as, it's not as black and white. Because you're saying, I want to leave, but I can't afford to leave. Well, that may not be weak. That may be a victim of circumstance. Like, well, I just don't have a choice. I got kids. We can't be out at the homeless shelter. But then there's other women who'll say, I'm not tolerating this. I'm out. And they'll go take their kids to the shelter. They'll figure it out because they ain't gonna let no man control them, this, that, and the third or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say whether you're weak or not. But what I can tell you is a lot of men are not gonna be with just one woman. So the fact that you found one with the money and is taking care of you and them kids, but he's doing his thing and he's not even lying to you about it, I got to keep it a buck. It's not, you're not going to like what I'm about to say. People will be like, yeah, I don't care about that. He got the upper hand. You want that life, it's going to come with some things. Just like when dudes get they first baddie. She got 50 million dudes in her inbox saying, I'll do this for you, I'll do this for you. The moment dudes start not being able to do all that stuff, guess what? She on a yacht in Dubai somewhere, the south of France, living it up with rich homie cuz, pouring the Moet and Chandon down her esophagus. And you just sitting back like, it's a cold world, man. That life is not fair. So Can't answer you about whether you're weak or not. Should you stay or not? That's up to you. Can you tolerate it? He told you what he's doing. He's honest. Now he might not have been honest with you from the jump and say, "Yo, you're gonna be wifey," but I'm definitely slamming some cakes at the Holiday Inn on an occasion. He should have been upfront. That's what he was gonna do. But now you know. So now the ball's in your court. You either stay and ignore it because you know that the benefits that come with it are good to you, or you say, "Nah, I hope that I can find someone else that'll love me and my kids and won't do that." But I'm telling you right now, those chances are slim, and it's almost impossible for you to get another dude who got a lot of bread to do what he's doing. You definitely may find a regular average Joe, but I got a feeling you're gonna get with him. The lifestyles ain't gonna match up, and you're gonna be like, he's giving me the ick. I want to go back to the rich dude. So you're gonna be back in the same boat. So I don't know what you should do based on how you feel, because you didn't really, you want to leave. But part of me thinks that you kind of don't. I think you're mad and you were like taken aback because he was just so blatant with you, like, yeah, I'm still doing this. I think that caught you off guard, but I don't think you really want to leave. I think that thrill gave you a little rush. I think you might be, you know what I'm saying? I think you might like that a little bit. So I don't know, man, but whatever you do, stay alert, stay alive. I titled this next letter, I got a freaky fetish I need to get off my chest. He said, yo, what's good, Mike? I got something I need to get off my chest. I never had a problem pulling women. I'm talking about baddies, beautiful girls, no issues. Like this video if you think he's already full of shit. I'm confident, nice amount of money, and I stay in shape, so it's never been hard. Hey, yo, pause. Erectile dysfunction, cuz? But there's something about me that I don't really tell anybody. I got a thing for prostitutes. Nah, time out. Technical foul. And not just any prostitutes, but specifically the big ones. Overweight, thick, BBWs, whatever you want to call them joints. My man said, you ain't a lady unless you 280. And I don't know why, but I can't shake it. I be out here messing with super fine women, and I still find myself late at night searching online or driving through the hood looking for a big girl working the corner. He's cruising through the fig and he wants some kind of big, nasty work. It's like a switch flips. I'd be ashamed after that post nut clarity starting to set in. But in a moment, I feel like I need it. I ain't dumb. Oh, yes, you definitely are. I know it's risky and I ain't broke either. So I don't even know why I'm on this type of time. I'm starting to wonder if it's something deeper going on with me or I'm just addicted to the thrill. What you think this is? Am I tripping? Or is this one of them fetishes I gotta learn to live with? First of all, fam, you're absolutely disgusting. Not because you like the fluffies. Nah, that's your prerogative. I didn't I didn't took a couple down too. They soft, they cozy. They I like it, you know what I'm saying? So you ain't nasty for that. I'm not body shaming nothing, you know what I'm saying? A little bit, but not really. You ain't nasty for that. You nasty because you down on the fig, or whatever the name of the stro is where you live at, and you picking up the undesirables. You know what I'm saying? The soft white underbelly joints. That's nasty work. My meat wouldn't even rise up for the occasion for one of them joints. Cause smell the hepatitis all on the strip. And you down there like, yo, pull up, putting them in the wheel and then spinning them somewhere. That's crazy. But here's what I really think, right? Because this is what I picked up in the letter, the subtleties. You're like, yo, I'm getting these bad joints, but I still be craving the big hooker joints. So here's what I really think. I think that you lack confidence, even though you get decent, you said your body's decent, pause. Your money's right, you know what I'm saying? You're attractive, whatever, you can get joints. I don't think it was always like that. I think growing up, you was the one that wasn't getting no play. Then you might have grew into your, you know what I'm saying? Hit the gym, heartbreak got you in the gym, got your physique on shred, got you a job that's paying some ducats. Now your bread is right. Maybe you a handsome dude now. Again, pause. Maybe you handsome now, you know what I'm saying? And shorty's just checking for you. Plus you chiseled up, got some bread. They like, oh, who's homie? But inside you, deep down, you're only doing that to validate your insecurities about yourself, saying, see, I can get bad chicks, but what you really like, what you're attracted to is the big joints. Now, why you're getting prostitutes, I don't know, because you could probably DM a big joint on Tinder or go on, just scroll the feed on the gram and see a little husky joint and slide in. So maybe you're just ashamed to actually be with the kind of woman you actually like physically like. And so you mask it by just being with the baddies out in public to feel good about yourself. But when the blood starts flowing to the other, you know what I mean, part of your body, you go for what you really like. And I think that the only way to get it like immediately instant gratification is you peel the 40 ball off and get, you know what I'm saying, Keisha down there on a corner with the lingerie out in the you know the glass hills. I think that's what's happening. I could be wrong, bro. I don't know. I didn't see a picture. I can't say whether, you know what I mean, what you look like as a kid, but I'm telling you, I think that's what it is. I think as a child, you wasn't really getting honeys like that. You grew up, started to get them, but that ain't what you used to. Or here's another theory. Just thought about this. Maybe the big joints, you got like a dying allegiance to them because when them other honeys wasn't messing with you, you could get big joints. So now you feel like a loyalty to them, like, oh, these joints was holding me down when I was getting spun all crazy by the dime pieces. So maybe like some like Stockholm syndrome, some subconsciously you keep going back to what was there for you when no one else was. That might be it. That might be it. Maybe it's a combo of both. Maybe it's a, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's crazy. You be down on a strip or online too. Craigslist, back page, huh? That's nasty too, my man. But yeah, bro, I don't know what to tell you. Definitely leave the strip alone. Stay off the blade because you're gonna catch something that you can't get rid of. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I think you need to be honest with yourself and say, yo, this is what I like, and then go wife up a big joint. Cause there's some pretty big joints. I don't know if you've seen the movie Road Trip with the skinny white dude. He didn't bag that light skinned super dime. She was mad pretty in the face. Go get you one of them. You can clap cheeks, peel her oven back, whatever you want to do, and you ain't got to worry about the disease, the venereal infecting your manhood. You know what I'm saying? Let the baddies go do what they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Don't just be with them just to prove that you're worth it. Go get what you actually like. Stay alert, stay alive. I titled this next letter, I'm starting to think my man's a coward. She said, so boom, I'm out at the movies with my man just trying to enjoy the night when I spot my best friend's boyfriend with another woman. Stay alert, stay alive. Now, immediately I feel torn. Do I say something right then and there or do I wait? My man tells me flat out, yo, mind your business. Well, looks like you got your answer. He says if I bring it up, it's going to turn into a whole thing and he's not about to get drugged into some drama behind my loyalty. Like this video if you think he's full of shit. But me being me, I couldn't hold it in. Now, why doesn't this surprise me? I text my best friend and gave her the heads up. Instead of playing it cool, she pops up at the theater and starts confronting him right on the spot. What did you think was going to happen, goofball? And what did she do mid-argument? I don't know, but I'm sure you're about to tell us. She outs me as the one who told on him. Nah, that's nasty work. But also, I'm here for it. Now her man starts calling me out of my name in public, and my boyfriend, he just laughs. Beta behavior. Says I got exactly what I deserve for not listening to him in the first place. Okay, now I'm back on his side. It's tied up, 1-1. No backup, no check, just a smirk and a I told you so. So now I'm stuck wondering, was I wrong for stepping in? Or did my man just show me exactly where he stands when things get messy? Hey, I'm gonna be I'm gonna be honest with you. This is a sticky situation, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know why he even initially said he didn't want to get involved. Because maybe he saw a dude and was like, yeah, he bet not, I ain't got nothing for him. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to respond and tell you whether your man's a coward or not, because I don't know how he is in any other situation. Maybe dude's real chill, like, yo, don't bring that nonsense over here. That shit, girls, I'm cool. You tell her later on or something. We enjoying our night out. Don't do that. Not with me. I get that 100%. But the way you say like my man's a coward is leading me to kind of believe that he's done other things to make you being like, yo, is my man really, is he really a sucker? Because this ain't the first time. Because you just wouldn't come to the conclusion off just this one incident. But let's just say it's just this isolated incident. He's never done anything before this to give you the illusion that like, oh, he's a punk, right? So let's just say you're basing this solely off this one incident. I say no. Some men, myself included, yo, don't do that shit while you're with me, while we're out and about, chill. Because if it goes down, I gotta protect you. Now you put me in something for no reason. I don't give a shit about your friend or homie. I don't care. Don't involve me in that. You want to go gossip, put it in the group chat. Do it when we at home, rubbing our feet together, about to hit the sack and go to sleep. Then you say, "Yo, girl, FYI, I seen Bernard down there at the, you know what I'm saying, at the Lowe's with some joint. I'm letting you know." And she's like, "Why ain't you tell me?" I'm with my man. We not doing all that. Your man's down there with a chick. That's all that matters. Because her pulling up on him at the movies or her confronting him the next day or whatever, it doesn't change the fact that he did what he did. The fact that you're trying to get her to confront him now, and for some reason, you knew she was going to do that. That's why you felt the urgency to tell her right away. Because if you knew consciously that no matter what I tell her right now, she's not going to come down here and deal with it, you would have just waited. You'd have listened to your man. Because that solves everything. I listen to my man. My girl gonna find out anyways. No beef there. Cool. But something in you told yourself, like, I need her to pull up and catch him red-handed. I'm telling her. You said I just couldn't help myself. You messy as shit. So when your man laugh, really, I gotta kind of salute him a little bit. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Because my girl, right or wrong, say something, whatever, and homie's calling her out of her name. Nah, now it's static with him, no matter what. Yeah, I told you not to do it, but who you talking to, fam? I'll knock fire out your face. Fuck it, you apologize. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that he was able to like differentiate, that's not the right word. The fact that he was able to put his feelings aside and say, I'm not going to even take this as disrespect to me, which it definitely was. Because I don't care what the situation was, he knew y'all was together and he still violated you. So he definitely don't respect dude. But your man could have been like, I ain't gonna fight dude just because of this. I know how to be like, all right, okay, cool. I know what you did, but she needs to learn a lesson because in the future, this situation could be worse. I tell my woman not to do something, she does it, and then maybe both of us get clapped up. So maybe he felt the need to put his pride to the side to teach you a lesson. So now that you've seen it, like, oh, next time my man tell me something, I'm gonna listen. Maybe that's what he was doing. I don't know if I gotta put my pride to the side. I might have had to press homie, but I don't think your man's a coward based on this isolated incident. But if there's other things he was doing, he just might be not the dude to protect you. And he was warning you, don't even get me involved because I'm not gonna help you. Because homie cuz might knock my head in between the goddamn popcorn and the fountain drink machine. Let's stay out of this. Let's just go and watch the, you know what I'm saying, Sinners and bounce because I don't want no smoke. That might be the case if he's been doing something. If it's an isolated incident, nah, you should have listened to him. He's your leader, he's your protector. Should have done what he said and told homegirl later on. You messy, and for that, you better stay alert, stay alive. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes this episode of Advice with Mike. I'm your host, comedian Mike Murphy. I hope you guys enjoyed me as much as I enjoyed you. And if so, please do me a favor and subscribe to the channel. Like this video. Matter of fact, leave me a comment telling me what advice you would have gave to them. Who knows? Maybe you got your own toxic tale to tell about a messy friend or an entanglement you need help untangling. If so, feel free to drop us a letter at the email provided below, and we'll read it in a future segment of Advice with Mike. Now, with that being said, our time together has come to an end. But always remember, stay alert, stay alive.